Hey, I am Rachel, the destined one. So listen, we are on this divine mission. Do not let the things you see right now in your life rob you of the greatness that God told you that was for you. It's going to be hard as hell trying to get to the top where God called you to. But it's easier being pulled down, being knocked down, being dragged down. Today I was walking up these steps and it was hard for me because I've gained like 11 pounds back. I went to the doctor yesterday or Thursday, gained like 11 pounds back. And I was like, golly. So you're on this mission and you know it's harder to get to the top than it is to be knocked back down to the bottom. It's easy to be knocked down to the bottom, but it's hard to get to the top. You are on your way to the top. Wherever the top is for you, you are on your way to that place. So don't let your life circumstances and the things around you hinder you from keep going to the top. I'm out here, I walk and I think and I talk to God because I know I'm on a journey of greatness. I show y'all those videos when I'm on the road. God always tells me, you are destined for greatness. You are chosen for greatness. I told y'all, it started off as chosen for greatness ministry. Then all that stuff pushed out of the way. You are the destined one. So I'm going to tell you today, if you listen to my voice, you are the destined ones. You are the destined ones. You are the generational curse breakers. You are the ones here on this mission. And it's going to be hard as hell to get to the top. It was hard for me to walk those steps to the top today because I've gained 11 pounds back and I went backwards in so many ways. But because I'm here and I'm destined for greatness, let me tell you something about me. I'm relentless. I am relentless. I am relentless. I am relentless, and I will never stop. I will never stop because I know what I've seen in the spirit realm. I will never stop because I know that the world will know my name. I will never stop because I am here to impact the masses, to wake people up, to open up people's heart to who they can be. If you look at me a year ago, I was totally different. And next year, it's going to be even greater. I'm going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to go through trials and tribulations. But our job is, as the chosen one, is to keep rising up. Though they slay me, yet will I still trust in what God told me and where I'm going and what God showed me where I'm going. So I want you guys to keep going today. You are the destined one. You are the chosen one. You are the light bringer. You are the one here to show the way. You're on a mission. You are on a mission, and don't you ever forget that. Because so much stuff could have taken you out of here, but it didn't. I told you guys about when my sister mixed bleach and Fabuloso, and I had a whole chemical bubble go down my nose and my mouth. Other people, that would have put them in the hospital. That would have burned their nose and their mouth. I'm talking about, it was like, whew, I thought I was gone. Got up, walked out of the house, never went to the hospital like nothing happened. And there's so much more stuff that has happened to me that I should have been gone. If other people it's happening to them, they're gone. But because you are who you are, but because you came here to do the things that you came here to do, you are not allowed to die yet. You are not allowed to just lay in your mess. You got to clean your mess up and you got to get up because there are people that need you. There are people that need you. So I'm down here, y'all, at the state capitol because I'm on a mission. I'm down here because God said, go there today. I want you to go there and walk. And there's no telling who I'm about to meet. There's no telling what word God has for me to say to somebody or what words God has for somebody to say to me, especially when he says, get up and go there. So you are on a mission. It's going to be hard as hell trying to get to the top, but you keep going because you are going to the top. People are going to try to pull you down to the bottom so quickly, but you keep going because you're going to make it to the top and you're going to stay at the top. That's why they haven't been able to take you out yet. And you're here to show others that they can do what God has called them to do, that they can walk into their greatness. You are so great. Imagine how you feel looking in the mirror a year from now, from who you were the year before to the future you. I can't wait to see the future me. I can't wait to see me a year from now because I know I've been changing. because I know I've been growing, because I know I put my life on D&D. Do not disturb me. Do not disturb my peace. I don't want to hear about your mess. Leave me alone. And the only people I open up my life to is who God calls me to open up my life to. Because I'm on a divine mission, because I know I am destined for greatness, because I know I'm chosen for greatness. And I'm not saying this to brag, no. I'm saying this for you to know. For you to know that you're one of God's destined ones. For you to know that you're one of God's chosen ones. For you to know that you're here on a mission that is greater than you. For you to know that you have been preserved and saved for such a time as this. You are the one. A lot of us are here on even a sacred love mission. How big is that? The highest level of love. You're on a mission. You're on a divine mission. You're sacred. You're beautiful. You're divine. How great is that for you to finally understand that you are a divine being, that you are a God. So, keep going on your mission. I'm not letting nothing stop me. I'm not letting nothing block me. I could have stayed asleep today. I could have stayed in the house today. But I said, I know I'm on a mission. I got to lose the weight that I gained back, and I got to lose even more weight, because your girl's going to be looking so good by next year. It's going to be crazy, because I know it and I've seen it. So I just come to encourage you today to keep going on your mission. You're on a mission. You're here to change people's world, not only their life, their world. You're changing the way people think about themselves in order for them to be pushed into greatness. You're changing where people are the underdogs right now, but they were only the underdog because that was that time. But now is your Cinderella season. Now is your Cinderella season. Now is your David season for you to be called from the field and for it to be said that you are the one that is going to rule and that's going to reign. You are the one that this divine crown has been put on your head. David was outside tending to the sheep. David was tending to the sheep. Moses said, I can't speak, I can't talk, I don't want to do this. This is too big for me. This is too hard for me. And I'm like Moses. God, this is too big, this is too hard. But this is your time where God said, I'm going to give you the help that you need. You are the one. Whether you think you could do it or not, I'm going to give you every bit of help and support that you need to get to where I'm telling you to go. When Joshua was called up, Joshua was already being prepared. He was already being prepared when Moses passed away. Some of you guys are being prepared to take over, to step into that position of wherever it is that you have been chosen to go and the things that you have been chosen to do. And a lot of you are going to have to let go of people that you thought that was supposed to go on your journey with you. My whole life has changed. I thought my friends would be my friends for the rest of my life. I thought when I finally get married, my best friend's going to be right there. You know? She's going to be right there. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to go here. We're going to go that. But that was not the plan that God had for my life. That was the plan that I had for my life. And in this time, you're going to have to walk into the unknown. I'm going to keep telling y'all that religious crap, throw it out the window, because it died for me a year ago. When God sent me a divine counterpart, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand any of it. But it was a catalyst to my awakening, for me to wake up to who I am, to me to wake up to what true love is, to me to wake up that love has no boundaries and no gender and any of that on it. So, your life is about to be forever changed because you're on this divine sacred mission. And you're only going to understand me if you're one of God's chosen ones, if you're one of God's destined ones, if you're one of the ones God sent here to make a difference in the world, and you thought that you had no plan, no purpose, and no promise. But I tell you that you're here on a divine mission and you cannot give up. Baby, I'm out here today. And I got to walk a whole lot more because I'm just getting started. But I had to stop and I had to talk to you guys, to tell you guys to keep going on your mission. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like. I've been going through pure hell. But I still have to stand up and show up because I'm on mission. I'm on assignment. I'm one of God's strongest warriors, even though I don't feel like it some days. So listen, hey, be encouraged. I am Rachel, the Destined One. You are here on this mission, and I'm going to tell you that you got this, because baby, if you knew me before, I don't even know that old person, because I know I'm a powerful vessel. I'm a powerful being. I'm a chosen one. I'm a destined one. God gave me the name Destined One. That is crazy. Do you know what it means to be called a destined one by God? That means you're going to go through a lot of stuff. That means your journey going to be hard as hell. But that means when you get to the place, you're going to shine. And you're going to shine even going through the journey when people don't even know what the hell you're going through. Because God called you a destined one. Because God called you a chosen one. But destined, God tells me on the road, you're destined for greatness. So, it's going to make me cry. Because some days it don't feel like it. And every time I wake up, I know I say, Lord, what is my mission for today? I know I'm on a mission. I know I'm a destined one. I know I'm a chosen one. I know that crown is on my head. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I could cry right now. It's such a real thing. So listen, be encouraged. You're on a divine mission, and you got this morning. I'm one of the ones to tell you that we're going to make it through this mission. And I'm one of the ones to tell you that this mission is hard as hell. People bragging about being a chosen one. There's nothing really to brag about. Is that you're going to go through hell, that you've been through hell, that you've been abused, that you've been misused, that you've been hurt, that you have probably been in a mental hospital, that you've probably been in the prison, that you've probably been homeless, that you've probably been a prostitute, that you've probably been a pimp, that you've probably been filled with sickness or disease. Those are who the chosen ones are. But God said your life is not over. Your life has just begun. Because what I have for you is going to blow your mind. I remember a year ago, the man walked up to me. He said, because you've been faithful over few, the Lord is going to make you ruler over many. And I hold that in my heart because I know it's real. I know it's real. So you guys be encouraged today. You're on this divine mission. I'm going to get back out here and keep walking. I got to lose that 10 pounds plus. Y'all, I've been rubbing and going through so much. But I know that that's not a part of who God has called me to be. That's a part of who I used to be. And I can't deal with my issues with eating food or just doing what I want to do because I'm going through it. But I have to still stand up, even in the midst of pain, even in the midst of frustration, even in the midst of trauma and drama. I have to stand up and do what God has called and chosen and destined for me to do. So today I'm going to tell you, you're on a mission. Some of you guys, the world will know your name, and I know that's for me. I've seen myself standing on stages, speaking to the world. I've seen it. I've seen it. And I'm already reaching the world. I had somebody on my video from Africa. I had somebody on my video, he said hello from Scotland. How amazing is that? I'm reaching the world right here, right now. From Nashville, Tennessee, on standing on the Capitol. By putting out the content that God told me to put out. By doing what God told me to do. By being who God has called and chosen for me to be. So you're on a mission. You're going to make it to the destination. I'm a destined one. I'm going to make it to the destination. I know every day I have to keep standing up. I know every day I have to keep going. It's not going to be easy, but it surely will be worth it. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And for you guys that are on this mission, be encouraged, because this mission comes with a lot. You're on a mission to inspire the world. You're on a mission to help the world. And some of that, our mission is, we're on a divine love mission. It's crazy. It's unexplainable. And if you know, you know. But if you don't know, don't even ask, because I can't explain it to you. It's out of this world. It's crazy. But you guys, be encouraged today. I am Rachel, the Destined One. If this video resonated with you guys, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. I am Rachel, the Destined One. I love you guys so much. Enjoy your day. And do what you are called and chosen to do, because a lot of you have a great big purpose, and it's going to blow your mind. It is going to blow your mind. It's going to absolutely blow your mind when you see where God has chosen and destined for you to be. All right. I am Rachel, the Destined One. Like, follow, share, and subscribe.